Alright, what's going on, guys? We're going to do an unboxing installation on this Rep Fitness AB-5000 ZeroGap. I want to say this right now before I open this box. This is a disclaimer. If there is any damage to this bench on my Ring doorbell, I saw the UPS guy drop it as he was taking it out of his truck. I don't know if it was too heavy for him or he just didn't want to carry it or what the deal was. But if this has any type of denting, I am going to call UPS. I will also have to call Rep because it's damaged, but I will not complain about them. This right here, if it has any type of damage, is by the mishandling of UPS. I want that to be out there. Also, before I open this, I want to say this. So, my dealings with Rep started off very badly. I was asking them various questions, and I guess the lady I was talking to did not think that I was a serious buyer. She ended up blocking me for no reason when I asked, could I speak to a manager about possibly having a rack reserve? The reason why I asked for a manager to get a rack reserve was not because I felt entitled, was because I had the rack in my cart, selected, was about to buy it, and their website kept messing up, gave an error message, which I relayed to the person in the email, and because of that, I could not buy the rack, and then it was sold out. So because of the circumstances, I was trying to see if I could talk to a manager to get one reserved. Well, because I was blocked by this representative, I decided not to buy a rack from Rep. They had a lat pull-down attachment that I really wanted, and I wanted to go with their rack over all the other companies. Their price point is great, but the attachments that they have are a little unique to their rack. And that's why I wanted to go with them over the company I went with, which is Sornex. So I will be getting my Sornex rack, but that's the reason why I did not go with Rep. Now, the reason why I bought this Rep bench right here is when this happened, there was a manager. I'm not going to give out his name because I don't know if he wants to be out there because I didn't talk about this, but the manager called me personally and apologized for what happened, explained the error message on their website, and he was going to reserve me a rack right then, but it was too late. I had a sour taste in my mouth. I didn't want to go with the company, but after speaking with him, I decided to invest my money into Rep. This right here, from all the benches I have seen, is my favorite design because it's adjustable and you can move it to give no gap. I like when I'm benching my bench to be as flat as possible with no gaps in it. If I had more space, I would have a dedicated incline bench, a dedicated flat bench, because I just don't like the gaps. So that's what drew me to this. And because that manager reached out to me, I can tell y'all this right now. Rep is a great company. This bench right here that was sent to me was actually out of stock. He told me when they would be coming into stock. He actually made an order for me without even me having to purchase it through the website because of what happened. So I will have to say this, when dealing with Rep Fitness, they have the best customer service I have dealt with. Very good, very good. With no further ado, I'm gonna cut this open. Hopefully this can be seen because I cannot see what y'all see. So again, like I said, if there is any damage to this bench, it is UPS's fault. By the way, the bench is metallic black. It was the only one they had in stock, but it was really the one I wanted because in my opinion, it will match the design of my rack the best, which you guys will see when I get it and build it. So hopefully this won't take 5 hours to put together. I will tell y'all this, the box is heavy. It's probably about 100-ish pounds. I'd imagine it's around 100 pounds. I don't think it's more than that. It didn't feel heavier than 100 pounds. If it is, it's not much more than like 105 at max. So, here we go. So it looks very well packaged, as y'all can see. Boom, Rep. All right, we'll put this on the backdrop. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the bench right here. And this is probably the seat. And it actually says seat. And it looks like a few things did shift in the box. You can see that that's good and packaged, but this definitely shifted from here. You can tell that it broke, and that could have happened, like I said, when the guy dropped it. But other than that, the packaging is really nice. I don't see any issues with packaging. Let me get this back the best I can. Eventually, guys, I will get a setup to where I don't have to do all this. I have the nice little edited videos and all that. Hopefully the phone won't fall over. But so with that being said, let's get into it. So this right here looks like it's for the seat. Light goes under your butt. I guess it could be for the back. It looks like we have a little bit of rusting. I can't tell. I might be able to clean that off because it's like oil. Never mind. It's scraping off. Okay, so the nameplate is good. The welds look nice too. I don't know if anybody's done a video on this, but if you can see, and I'm not too close, the welding on this looks very clean, very good. And it should. It's a $500 bench. And let me put this out there too. No, Rep is not sponsoring me. If they were sponsoring me, I wouldn't tell y'all that I went with a different company on my actual rack itself. So, just want to put that disclaimer out there too, that I spent my own money to buy this, just like all my other stuff. Sounds like the screws. All right, here's the seat itself. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I pull this out and don't do any damage to it doing it. So this looks like how it should go. Be very careful with this while I'm pulling off the plastic, not to cause damage to it. All right, so being that this really looks like it's going to, y'all can't see me, I'm out of frame. We're gonna lay this down sideways, like that. All right, I'm gonna move this box out of the way, shift everything backwards so you guys can see it. This is the back. Does have minor scratching on it. So this is underneath. So there is minor scratching right here, but it's under it. The wheels spin decently. Overall, the paint looks great. I don't see any issues there. I don't see any scratches besides the one underneath the back of it. So I'm assuming that the wheels are probably gonna go on first in the back of it. So because we're needing space, let's get this stuff put back in. Move this over here. All right. Says do not use a box cutter to open. Okay, hold on guys. I'll use some car keys. Yeah. I'm guessing that they don't want you to accidentally cut the leather in here. So, thus we will listen. Not mess it up. Yep. So there's the pad. So it's very stiff, but it feels very grippy, the fabric. I'll get it closer so you guys can see it. I'm gonna leave this in the plastic till I know it's time to put it on. But yeah, so outside of that one little scratch, I think I see a second scratch. Put that there. Yeah, there's another scratch on this. But again, I am not too worried about minor scratches. Some people might want to return. I'm not going to return it. I will show y'all though so y'all can see a true unboxing of what you get so you can decide if it's worth it or not. Same thing, it's a little butt seat. So in just a second, I will show y'all the other scratch. So I want to keep this as unbiased as possible. And if somebody is out there wanting to purchase this, to let them know exactly what they're going to get. So this is our instruction manual. We got a sticker. Okay, doesn't look like it's gonna take long to put this together. I'm gonna assume that you put the bottom on it first, the legs. All right. Whoa, why is this already open? That's weird. So it was packaged and sealed. This was packaged and sealed, but this was definitely open. But the washers aren't open, nor is the tool. So I'm guessing in packaging, it must have just busted open somehow. I don't know. That's weird. I've never seen that before. But it doesn't look used because all of it would have been opened. And as you can tell, it's not all open. So I don't believe that this is a used product on the floor that they sold. Yes. Plus that's in packaging too, which is some type of end cap. All right, here we go. Instructions. See if y'all can see that. So yeah, to me it looks like the feet are going on first. I've got to figure out. Okay, so the feet go on this side. The butt pad goes here. So I shouldn't have thrown that. Hold on, guys. I'm actually going to need to see this. And again, I will scoot this back when I begin to do this, just so you guys can see me working on it. I'll go ahead and do that now. This thing has some real weight to it. This is definitely heavy duty. It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be, in all honesty. But the main thing is I want to make sure I'm not letting the adjuster arms, hit the ground. Because if there's going to be damage occurring to it, that's where it's going to happen. So, we're going to do, hopefully y'all can see this, because this was busted open, I'm just trying to see what everything's labeled as. So the big bolts, these are probably the ones that connect the feet to it. Sorry about that, guys. Had to walk away for 2 seconds. These are probably the ones that connect the feet to it. So this is going to be your front feet. This is going to be your rear feet. All right. So what I need to see is which screws are going where. So for washer, it's all on there. Okay, so all that goes to the top. Give me 2 seconds, y'all, so I can see what type of socket this is. Because if I can use a socket wrench, oh shit. I'm not gonna be able to use one of my socket wrenches. Just because I don't have a wide enough mouth going on. Yup, dang. All right, looks like I'm gonna be using their tool. All right, so we're gonna go 1, 2. So the wheel should be faced away from the front seat. Okay, so it's gonna go this way. So what I wanna do is this, to make this as easy as possible without risking damaging it. There we go. All right. And if y'all get this, hopefully, let me check the camera just to make sure. Yep. If y'all get this, I think that this might be the best way to do it. So you don't have to risk hurting anything. So pretty much all we're gonna do is we're gonna use their own foam to build it up. Almost like putting a car on a jack. Because the last thing you want to do is mess up something this expensive. That got it pretty much dead on. All right, and then we're gonna lift up the front the same way. Feels like the most weight of it is actually in the front. All right. It's okay that it dropped though, guys, because it does have rubber pads to keep it from getting hurt. So, I think it showed it screwing in, yep. That is crazy how close that is. That is crazy how it lined up. So if you buy one of these 2 pads, that's all it takes. All right. Then it went washer. This is gonna be a really quick put together. I'm gonna get both legs on it first before I tighten it up. So pretty much all I'm doing is I'm hand screwing it in. And then what I'll do is I'll shift it over and tighten it from the top. Because of how these are made. So this one, so when you install the front foot, it goes like this. It goes like this. We're gonna push it through. Go. Let me get our other one. If I can line it up. Come on. All right, hold on, guys. Let's do this smarter, not harder. Easiest way to do it, push it through first. There we go. And just hold it in place. And it goes watch first. And that. Get it hand tight. And for all those watching this who actually see this and watch through the installation process, let me know how I can improve this. All right? Hopefully, I'm gonna check. Hopefully, yeah, you can see it. All right, so now that that's on there loosely, we're gonna tighten it up real fast. Not all the way tight. But we're gonna get it on there just a little bit. Just to make sure these bolts don't come down because they're square shaped, so that way they'll self-tighten. And that's all I'm doing, just making sure that they're not loose enough to where they're gonna fall out. And then I'll tighten it all from above. Give it a couple of turns. All right, come to the front. Same thing. Just getting it tight enough so it's self-tightens. And by self-tighten, I mean it holds itself in place. Not that it actually tightens itself. All right. All right, neither of those are going anywhere. So now what we're gonna do is move all this. Slide all this over. That. Go over there, watching. All right. So now we got our base done. We're going to come here. There we go. Now we can get these out the way. Okay, now make sure it's still in frame, and it is. We're just going to tighten it. I'll self-plug myself right now. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday nights, I do live workouts, and I'll be doing that tonight and using this for abs. All right, that's tight, that's tight. All right. Now we just put the pads on, it looks like. Yep. All right. Let's actually go main pad first. And I'm gonna show that scratch, guys, in a moment, just so y'all know what y'all are getting. I don't see a difference. Looks about the same. I can't tell visually, so hold on one second, guys. So it looks about 12 inches across. A little more than 12 inches across and 38 inches long. All right. From here, I will pick it up. shift it back. So you guys can see me get underneath it. All right, here we go. What I like to do is go ahead and preload these. Oh, they want an Allen wrench for this. That's okay. We can do an Allen wrench. I hate Allen wrenches, by the way, guys. I had a screwdriver Allen wrench. I have no idea where it's at. It makes it so much easier. If you're gonna build stuff for your house, get a screwdriver Allen wrench. It looks like I'm missing a washer. All these are gonna have washers but one. And I'm not seeing it on the ground. So that might be something I'll have to go to Home Depot for. Unless it's an extra, which it very well could be. Yeah, there's no, oh well, we'll find out, won't we? Okay, here we go. So you guys can see what's going on. We are now going to adjust the seat. So speaking about the texture of this, guys, it does not feel like leather. It feels like some type of grippy cloth. Now that would be one gripe. And if it is, it feels like leather underneath it, but the bench itself that you will be on to support your back does not feel like leather. Now what I'm doing, whenever I put these nuts, or these bolts in, I like to go one across from the other so it keeps everything lined up as you go down. Sometimes these shift, like I'm having to shift it now, and it just makes it easier for everything else to fall in sync when you get it lined up by the one you're doing. Okay. Can't see it. I'm trying to see what the heck is going on. All right. If you can hear it, I'm just hand tightening as I go. You'll be able to see it on the other side if my leg isn't in the way. Let's go flat. All right. Let's move here. Like I said, this is a very quick installation, especially if you had another person with you. Truth be told, it shouldn't take more than 15, 20 minutes max. It might take me longer than that just because I'm talking and I'm by myself. I don't know, guys. It looks like I'm gonna be short some bolts. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I heard it. Hopefully I caught it in time. See, this is when like editing stuff would work. But at the moment, I don't video edit. So just gotta play with it till we get it right. There we go. It's saying I need 4 more bolts. Yep, I'm definitely missing a washer. And I need that washer. Shit. I might actually have an extra washer somewhere. All right. Well, that's not good for me to be doing an unboxing and it's missing a washer, which is weird because it opened. That wasn't a part that was already open. The washers were closed. So when it got packaged, if it's not somewhere on the floor, that means that it just wasn't put in the packaging. All right, now we get our Allen wrench. And let's see. Either way we go, we're not gonna have enough room. This is why a screwdriver one is so valuable. So when you don't have a lot of room like this, you don't have to keep moving your hands. I know I'm blocking, but hopefully y'all can see that somewhat. All right, let's hit the back side. This one I didn't hand screw in enough, so it's taking me a little bit longer. And this garage is so hot, y'all, that dude, my hands are getting slippery. All right, last one. Then we put on the butt pad. Oh my goodness, wait a minute guys. I don't know if I'm looking at this right. I see the issue. Okay, hold on guys. I gotta take off what I just tightened. Unless I'm seeing a reflection, which I don't think I am. I found our lost washer. We are not, there is not a lost washer. Call the police, tell them to drop the APB, because we found it. Oh my goodness. This is getting so hard to do. My hands are so slippery. I'm still trying to take it off. There we go. Look at this. I didn't catch that one had two of them on it. I must have done that by mistake. Guarantee you somebody on this video is gonna be like, I saw you do it. I saw it when it happened. I told you. I told you he did two of them. All right, well that's a good thing. So, as I'm doing this, I don't know how it feels. It feels very stiff. Now, if you don't like stiff cushions, this is not the bench for you. However, when I get back to the strength I used to be, I will be over 400 pounds in benching, and I find the stiffer the bench, the better it feels for me. If you're not going heavy, I think comfort is better. But if you're going to push a lot of weight, heavy weight, I would by all means not go for comfort. All right, so should go like this. Let me just confirm that I am correct. Skinny part should go to the legs, and it does. All right, here we go. 4 more, and then it's done. But we have a surprise. Oh shit. How the fuck? Okay, so as long as I'm still in frame, let me make sure so y'all can see what just happened. So you know if you ever get one, what to do. All right, cool, we are. So in order for you to put this part of it together, you have got to extend the seat out and then pull it back, or else the screw holes you will not be able to get to. All right, we got one. Thought we had one. Still. All right, there goes the first one. Try to get as close as possible by hand. Just makes it easier in the long run. All right. We are gonna get these muscles back, guys. This Corona is for the birds, and I'm tired of shrinking, tired of withering away. Thus the unboxing, thus the putting together of the bench. Hold up, wait a minute. How the... Oh, don't tell me you had to do the butt pad first. Please don't tell me you were supposed to do the butt pad first. Guys, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, this is a bad design right here. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm screwing in, but this is a very bad. This bolt should have came out further. I can't push it back anymore. It's even hard to do this by hand. Let's see here. Yeah, Rep Fitness, if anybody from Rep Fitness sees this video, on future updates of this to make it better, just for ease of installation, please move them bolt holes further back. It just makes it a hell of a lot easier. I need concentration for this one, guys. It's so tight and so hard to get to. We almost got it. There we go. All right. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna pull it back out. All right, one more. All right, we're back. I guess you can only go 40 minutes on one clip. So we got it completed. Now, like I said, there is a bonus. So the bonus, let me adjust this just a tad. Again, sorry guys. So here's the bonus. We got the leg attachment. And I'm gonna be using this tonight for abs. All right, getting even longer. This doesn't look like it's gonna take long at all though. I do like that it actually comes kind of waterproof plastic covering. The other one did too, it just fell out whenever I took it out the bag. All right. Hey guys, don't do what I did. See how this is sealed? It's not actually sealed. Wow, I can't believe I did that. Okay, these feel like some hard plastic. All right, so I can tell y'all right now, these are hard plastic. These are not gonna be comfortable to your shins. These are really not gonna be comfortable. I can already tell. So that is really the only negative I have so far about the feel of everything. I really like how hard that is. This looks real simple, real fast. If I can get it to tear properly. Ooh, this feels oily. I'm having a synergy moment real fast. Like, that feels real oily. So it's a fairly simple design. All it is two bars and I guess the main leg holder. All right, let's do a close-up of this. I'm not seeing any scratches or imperfections on this one. All right, here we go. Boom. I actually like that chrome look. I know it wouldn't match. Okay. Now, in the welding, right here, we're gonna see if there's gonna be issues with it sliding in because you can see where the welding is messed up. I don't know if it's gonna cause an issue, but we will find out. As far as that goes, there's that, here's this. Move these to the side so y'all can see. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6. There's the 8th one. Okay, cool. Get the trash out the way. All right, so it shows it going through the bottom, which is here. It might actually be the top. So with this one, you just gotta play by eye, it looks like, to try to make it even. All right. So if I could give a critique of this one, it would be, come on guys, y'all can do foam. Y'all can do foam. Like these pads are or soft foam, excuse me. These pads are extremely rough. All right, so I'm guessing I just tighten it. Trying to keep these all even. So what I'm doing right now, if you're wondering why it's shifting and turning, I'm trying to keep where the sockets are, or the Allen wrench key goes in, trying to keep them all pretty much in a line. So when I turn the bar down, this part is not visible, or at least it's not one showing while the other ones aren't revealed at all. All right. Maybe I can just squish it. Squish it in. Make sure it's still, it's not, hold on. Squish it back towards me. I'm going the wrong way? No, I'm going the right way. One critique I can give this is it doesn't sit flush with the pad itself. So what I mean by that is the bar is pushed in on both sides. The bar should have been longer by like maybe 1 to 2 millimeters. And then this one is going through the middle. All right. And that's weird. This one actually has a hole in it. I'm gonna show that. So this is something weird too. This bar actually has a hole going through it. The other one didn't have one at all. It's just a solid rod, so. And the manual doesn't match what I'm looking at because it only shows 3 holes and I have 4. Let's actually take it down 1. Let's stick it here. All right. So I don't know what's going on with that screw hole and why it wasn't on the other bar. I could see if that's where like the Allen is supposed to lock in. That would be, it would make sense. However, it's not really the way it turned out. So now I've got to fill it. All right, now we're just tightening. Okay, we're tight. Make sure this one stays facing the same direction. Yeah, I know guys, I talk to myself. It doesn't feel tight. All right, that's tight. That one's tight. Last one. And again, it just doesn't sit flush, which is weird. I didn't even do it like that. Let me come behind it. Try to scrunch it in. Still making sure they're even. And you don't have to do that if you're doing this. Just, I like things to be as aesthetically pleasing as they can be. What the hell? Feels like it wants to fall off. And it did. Yeah, so for this leg attachment, I would recommend to Rep. If anybody from Rep sees this, I would recommend them making the bars a little bit longer and then having holes that the actual, I don't know what you would consider this, would fall into. Because I still feel like I can knock that off. I don't feel like it's on there tight enough. All right, so according to this, we're done with that. Let's see if it lifts. So from the videos I've seen, you have to do this. And then you gotta come. What's going on here? Are we jammed? There it goes. Okay, I see. All right, I got you. Okay, so first one, I would need to reverse this. Let me go ahead and do that. We'll reverse this so y'all can see, and then we can finish up this video. Because I'm supposed to go live, and now I don't feel like it, actually. Let's see how this feels. So, I do not like the angle of the handle that I'm rotating with. It shouldn't be angled down. I feel like it should come out up at me. It just makes it harder to grab. All right, so what I did was I adjusted the butt instead of adjusting the bench. So we'll do, I don't want to do 90. Let's do this. All right, let's get this. Should it go this way? I think I'm doing it backwards. I think it needs to go this way. Let me make sure I'm right, guys. Yeah, that looks right. Let me see, where did I put the picture? I think I threw it in the bottom. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That makes more sense. All right. Problem is, this isn't clicking in. There we go. It just clicked in, okay. Make sure it's tight. That doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Let's actually, let's not go that high for my first time climbing on this. Okay, so we do that. We'll come here. Adjust the angle, pull up the gap, screw that in. Now this I could see being annoying, that you gotta screw it and unscrew it every time, but I don't think it would be a problem. Okay, so how the hell? Feels like it's in there. How the fuck am I supposed to get up this thing? Okay, we got one leg. Guys, if I kill myself, I guess this will make a lot more views than I wanted it to. Okay, testing it out. It feels fine. All right, getting down is easier than getting up, I guess. I'm about to lose my pants. All right, so it works. Now, here's the other question. Can it go down with this on? I'm about to find out. Yes, it can. Okay, so if you wanted to, you can just leave the feet rest on all the time. I'll actually. Yeah. I'll move it this way so you can see. And then we'll come here. I like this. I like it. Oh yeah, that feels good. Oh yeah, I really like it. Yeah, guys, I like this. I like this a lot. I can see somebody having issues with this if they're tall. I'm only 5'10", and you can see that my head was pretty much off the pad. Well, not off the pad, but very close to the end of the pad. And my butt was exactly down here. I will say that you probably couldn't be any taller than 6'3", 6'4", without scooting way down. And then your butt might be off of it. So just keep that in mind. You could always put a gap in it to extend it for taller, but that would defeat the purpose of it being a zero gap. So just keep that in mind. I don't know if anybody's put that out there before, but I don't think this would be good for somebody over the height of 6'3", 6'4"-ish, because I just think it would be too long for the bench. So in other words, buy one with a gap if you're that tall, because it would defeat the purpose. Now, here we go. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. So don't worry about it's really not showing up the rep, but you've got a dent here, some type of ding right here where the paint is messed up. There's a little, nope, but it's on the other side too. So hold on, we're gonna go around. You can't see it. Well, I'll have to show it in another video. Let me set this back up and get my closing thoughts. I'll show it in a different video. I'll show it in a different video where there's actually a nick on the other side in the paint. Other than that though, it's perfect. I love how stiff this feels. This is my type of bench. 100, 200, 1,000%. If you're gonna do incline bench, well, you might be all right with incline bench, but if you're gonna do military presses, I'd recommend taking this off. It did come with an end cap that goes over there if you don't get the foot attachment. After dealing with Rogue and their not Rogue, I'm sorry. After dealing with Rep and their customer service, I really like the company. I have a lot of faith in the company. And I think for anybody out there, the company will take care of you if you have any issues. Other than a few minor scratches on this, I will give it a 9 out of 10. I will never give something a 10 out of 10 if there's any type of defect. So my perfect score is a 9 out of 10 because a 10 out of 10 for me is just, you're not gonna get it. It's a mythical unicorn creature. But overall, Rep ZeroGap, great. I mentioned Rogue. I don't know how good their customer service is because I really haven't dealt with them, but I have dealt with Rep and they are great. I like the bench. I can't wait to start doing wait on it once I get my rack. If y'all got any questions, leave it in the comments section. I'm sweating so much. I've been out here probably an hour now talking, taking too long. But I would say if you're by yourself, it's probably about a 20-25 minute installation. If you've got somebody with you, probably 10-15 minutes max, maybe faster. And this didn't take no time at all. Like, you could do that probably within 5 minutes if you're not talking or trying to, move to the camera. Other than that, that's pretty much all I had to say. I got it in metallic black. It looks great, feels great, and it's very, very, very dense. It's very heavy. So I would imagine that the weight that it says it can hold, it can definitely hold it. And I need it to hold it because I'm gonna be lifting a lot of weight. So again, I'm very satisfied with it. I like it a lot. So far, this is the best equipment I've bought for my home gym at the moment. And yeah, again, let me know what y'all think in the comments section. This again is the AB-5000. This color is metallic black, as I mentioned, but I know it comes in red, blue, and I believe silver or gray. I'm not sure. It looks silver-ish. But other than that, that's it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, give it a thumbs down. If you really like this video, please subscribe to my channel because that is what helps me out the most. And when you sub to the channel, hit that notification bell. That way you can get updated when I drop the newest content like this. Thank y'all again for watching. Now watch me get up to turn off my own camera.